Hey everyone, welcome back to Bear's Workshop. I'm Bear, and in today's video we're going to look at some problems that we had with the pool and the plaster installation. So let's go outside and take a look. Okay, in today's video we're having a company come out to fix this Baja shelf. When they originally sprayed the plaster, they did everything wrong. They taped this off in the wrong spot, and they have to raise the plaster by 2 inches or lower these lights. I'm not even sure which method they're going to take, but I think they're going to lower the lights. So what that entails is the pool has to get drained these 12 inches or 10 inches or 10.5, whatever it is. So we're going to lower the water level. They're going to chip out the bubbler, and they have to go all the way down into the shotcrete. Then they have to lower this by approximately 2 inches, connect it back up, seal up the shotcrete, fill up the plaster, and smooth it back out because somebody taped the water bubblers in the wrong spot for as far as where they were going to put in the plaster. So lots of work, not paying for it. They're going to be paying for it. If they send me a bill, that's going to be pretty funny. And just a lot of work to fix this repair. So that's what we're going to be looking at. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so here are the demo guys. You can see them just tearing everything apart. You got two guys with little mini jackhammers, and they went at this for hours. The other guys are standing around removing the debris, but one reason why there's so many guys and you can see them standing around is because that's the demo crew. They go out, they demo stuff, and usually they're demoing bigger stuff. So they all had to go out together because that's what they do. So these guys are just standing around looking. At this point, you can see all the guys standing there. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys on this demo crew. But after about 3 or 4 hours, everything was done. I shouldn't really say everything was done. After the demo crew is a rough demo, so they got everything out of there. They got the bodies of the water bubblers out, and then the guy who's the main guy who's in charge, he went ahead and he did the finishing work where he jackhammered a little bit more, took it all the way down to the pipe, and cleaned everything out. Once that was done, this is what we were left with. Okay, so this is what we were left with. I don't know what that piece of whatever is in that one hole, but they took it all the way down to the 2 pipes that are in there. One is for electricity and one is for water. So keep in mind that they had to pull the lights out. The lights have a 100-foot cord on them, and they go all the way back to the panel. So that's going to have to be pulled, which you'll see later in this video. Okay, you can see the bodies of the new bubblers have been put in. And Ron, the repair guy, he's taping up the tops of the water bubblers, and he's actually taping them up where they're supposed to be. He's getting everything cleaned up. These were put in, and now they're leveled with the existing PebbleTec that's in there. Okay, so the following morning, the guy who's doing the repairs, the finishing work, he goes ahead and he's filling in the holes with some sort of replacement for the shotcrete. It doesn't look like shotcrete, but it's some sort of material that's designed to patch the holes like that. And he's doing his little adjustments with his tools. Next step is he adds the Pebble Sheen onto the top, and now he's going to roll it out and smooth everything out and make it blend in as much as possible. He did a really good job as far as the finish of it. The color, as you'll see, is going to be slightly off, but it's something that's just as it dries, it's going to fade in time and match up. The original Pebble Sheen is only a month old or so at this point, so he does his little finishing work, rolling it, rubbing it, using his little tools, smooth everything out. Okay, we're just going to take a little break in the video right here. Just want to show you where we're at. Everything's been filled in. They're going to be coming back tomorrow, acid wash this whole area, then put in the light caps. You can see the light cap there, and that's all it's going to look like, is just that sticking out, as opposed to what we saw in the beginning, which was pretty horrible that they would actually do it like that. So let's go take a look at the quick acid wash that they're going to do, and then we'll be right back. So the acid wash guys are here. They didn't take too long on this. Unfortunately, a lot of what they're cleaning up ends up in the pool, which just means I had more pool cleaning to do. But you can see the muriatic acid that they're using has quite an effect. It cleans that stuff up pretty good. There was a lot of debris, and they go back and forth with the couple different chemicals that they're using, and they get up all those little brown patches. But it goes right into the pool, as you can see. No long-term effects from that. But this is a good place where you can see the difference in the colors. It is a deeper blue than the rest of the pool. But it's been a week or so since this happened, and I can already see a difference how it's matching up. At this point, they have to rerun the lighting. So we've obviously filled up the water, but the lights need to be pulled through. They had a little issue with using the tape. They couldn't get it all the way through on them. So what they ended up doing was they attach a plastic bag to a fish line, just not the hardwire one, but just like a string, and they start blowing it through with a vacuum or compressed air. They were using compressed air at first, so they were blowing it with compressed air and trying to, with the plastic bag tied to the end of the string, blow it through the end. And I don't know how many feet it is, probably 75-ish or so. Blowing it through with compressed air was how they originally got it. They had to do one of them they were able to fish through. The first one, as you can see. The second one, they had to use compressed air and vacuum cleaners, and we used the compressed air from the shop, and they hooked up a line and they blew the thing right through. And you'll see that at in a moment. There we go. Blowing the compressed air. Okay, now, so for the last issue, you can see in this picture, we've got pink lights and we have white lights. So when we turn the lights on after they're hooked up, the bubbler lights were pink. As you can see, they're pink in the video, and in the pool, they're white. So that was a problem. So we went back and forth with trying to set it up through the box, through the app on the phone, trying to sync them up, and they would not sync up. We called Pentair. They kind of blew us off, told us that the lights look pink during the daytime, and at night they'll look white. So you can see these are nighttime pictures, and that's still very pink. So we had to put in a service request with Pentair for warranty work, and they sent out a gentleman from another company who does their warranty work. He took one look at it and go, oh, they wired it wrong. So when they pulled the wires through, they wired it incorrectly. This is what, at the end of this video, you can see that's what a white light looks like. And you can see by comparison what it was coming up. Obviously, it's quite a difference. So the guy rewired the box, and then after that, everything was great, and this project was closed. They have now fixed the lights, and here's what they look like now. And you can see quite the difference as we compare it to how it looked before and how it looks now. All right, everyone, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe for more videos in the future, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.